Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about our SSD copier and how we copy SSDs for all of our Hiveos rigs. So if you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, go to cryptollc.org. If you're looking for someone to set up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, here's our GPU farm here. Or if you want to buy yourself some GPUs. Also, before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth, and Jesus Christ saves your soul. So make sure that if you're a Bitcoiner, you also have Jesus in your heart. Alright, so we got our SSD copier here. So what do we use this for? We use this to copy SSDs for various, rigs, for various sites. We have multiple clients, multiple locations. So when we have a Hiveos that's fully been updated, we have all our settings on there, everything is done on that SSD. What we do is plug it into this port right here. We use Kingston SSDs. This is a 240, let me zoom in on it. There it is. I think it's a 240 gigabyte. It's 50 bucks on Amazon. It's pretty good deal. So we get these SSDs and then we copy it over to these slots. Now this SSD copier, you can see it's used. It's not brand new or anything. So we've been using it for some time. Works great. Copies it over. So why do we do that? Why don't we just keep deploying Hiveos on these SSDs? The reason why we do that is if we want to put Hiveos on it, we need to grab that SSD, we got to plug it into a computer, we have to burn on the image or install the image and do all that stuff, and that takes, it takes time. You have to basically plug in your SSD wire right here. You got to plug in your power right there. Those go right into this SSD. So if you imagine it's on a computer, plug those two in, then you got to boot it up. Then you have to burn the image on there, unplug it, plug the next one in, unplug it, plug the next one in, and so on. This SSD copier, I can put 2 or 3 in here at the same time, put in our master right here, SSD, and it'll just copy over to those 2 or 3 all at the same time, and it takes like 1 minute, literally like 1 minute. After a minute it's done, I unplug these 2, put them away, put the next 2 in there, press OK, boom, it goes off. Copies the same thing again, 2 more. So I can just keep copying non-stop and get myself a whole bunch of SSDs and then just plug them in our rigs. So once we're done with that, once we got those SSDs copied over, then let's say we're building out a rig, and let's say we're building out the bottom rig and the next rig. So we just plug them in. It's already got Hiveos on that SSD. So when you turn it on, then you just got to put a monitor on it because you need to change the Hiveos rig ID number and plug in the password for your new rig, because we created a new one on Hiveos website. Then you plug that stuff in and you type it in on that new SSD, and then bam, you change the settings. Because if we were to, I'll give you a reason why we do that. So if we were to copy an SSD from this rig over here, that's rig number 21. If we were to grab that SSD, we copied it and we plugged it over there, then Hiveos thinks that's rig 21 and that's rig 21. So that's why we're going to put a monitor on it, log into Hiveos, change the settings on there, and then plug in the password and rig ID. But it's a lot faster than just doing it manually. So that's why we have this SSD copier that allows us to do that. So that's what this guy's for. So if you guys are building out a farm, you got a lot of rigs to do, get yourself one of these guys. It's going to save you a lot of time. You don't have to waste your time doing that manual copy. It also works for Windows. So if you're running Windows, it does the same thing. We had Windows 11 on our SSD. We updated Windows 11, all the drivers, we updated all the software. We have Windows updated all the way. We got our newest version of whatever miner we're using. So we were using like gminer, so we got the newest gminer on there. Everything's updated to the max on the SSD. Sorry, a little sick, but everything's updated on the SSD all the way on Windows. Same thing, we copy it over, we plug it in onto our new rig, log into it, then we do the same thing. We change the PC name, we change the rig name. That way it shows up on our network as a new PC. So let's say we'll copy it over rig 21. That'll become rig 22, and then it'll show up on the network as rig 22. Then we can RDP into it or type VNC. Well, actually, no, we use RDP. We RDP into it, and then we can then change the settings on there and start mining right away. So it's a real-time saver, saves a lot of time. If you guys are interested, kind of get yourself a idea of what kind we have. If you guys are in the comments section asking what kind is it, we got it a while ago, so maybe you can type that in there and see if that'll show up somewhere if you're looking for it, like on Amazon. Oh, here's some more information. Yeah, produplicator.com. That's what it says. So type that in, and you guys should get yourself one of these. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. You know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Go to Crypto LLC if you want to set up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, or you want to buy yourself some GPUs. Right now is the best time to buy. The GPUs are basically at MSRP prices. ASICs are down by over about 30-40%. So it's a great time to jump in, grab yourself some ASICs, grab yourself some GPUs, especially GPUs. They are just at basically MSRP prices. You can get thousands of units. So check out Crypto LLC. We have a marketplace there. You can buy yourself some GPUs. That's going to be it for this video. And until next time, bye.